I love people and I love helping people. I had a member come in that needed to just change her date on her car payment. And she had a couple questions on whether she should keep her car or trade it in because it was giving her a little bit of hassle. So as I'm going through a credit with her, we're looking at all the opportunities that I could do to help her. And I said, I can take this one and I can refinance this one. And she's like, you can? I'm like, yeah, we can put the application in. And she's like, but I always get told no. I said, it's okay. I said, we could just put it in and let's try to put it in. And she said, okay. I got an instant approved for her and she saw it. And she was like, started crying as soon as she saw it. I said, we got you approved. And she's like, oh my gosh. And she was just super excited. And she gave me a hug because she couldn't help it. And I ended up adding on a checking account for her and getting her a small installment loan and changing her payday on her vehicle loan so she's more comfortable in making her payments. I love that feeling when members tell me that they breathe a sigh of relief and they have peace of mind as to what the future holds for them.
We have people who care. The whole mantra of what we do is to help the member improve their life. There's a young guy that called in and he called in about his auto loan, and he's like, I've been making my payments on time and it doesn't seem that my balance is dropping down that much and I'm ready to turn the car in. And I was like, okay, permission to be Uncle Mark for a minute. Will you let me have that? And he says, yes, okay. I said, son, you bought this car, you applied for this loan. So if you turn this car in on a repo, that's going to follow you for 10 years. And I want to ask you a question. Do you want that to follow you? Or do you just want to man up, if you will, make that payment every month and pay this vehicle off so that you can have the life that you want? I want to ask you, which one of those do you want to do? He said, Mr. Hampton, I'll make the payments. I said, okay, son, you have a good day. And that was the end of the discussion. I wasn't willing to say, yeah, you could turn it in if you want. No, I wasn't willing to say that because I knew if I did, it would impact his life in a negative way. And I couldn't have that on my conscience, to be honest with you.